Welcome back, my fellow classmates. My name is Jared Deaver, and this is my significance presentation. For me, significance is something or someone that is significant. That means that they are important and they have a strong effect on others. If it is a person, place, or thing, it needs to be remembered and cherished. So for my significance presentation, I chose a classical novel of Chinese literature. It has influenced generations of young and old readers. This novel is Romance of the Three Kingdoms by Luo Guanzhong. Here I have a copy of it. It usually comes in about 2 or 4 volumes. This novel is set during the unstable years in China, toward the end of the Han Dynasty and the Three Kingdom period in Chinese history. It started in 169 AD and ended with the reuniting of the land in 280 by the Jin Dynasty. It is primarily based on the records of the Three Kingdoms that was written by Qin Shao in the 3rd century. The novel follows the story and lives of the feudal lords and the retainers who tried to replace or to restore the failing Han Dynasty. The novel introduces hundreds of different characters, factions, but mainly focuses on 3 power blocks that would eventually form the Three Kingdoms of Shaohui, Shu Han, and Eastern Wu. The story, which is part historical and part legend, romanticizes and dramatizes the lives and people involved. This novel deals with plots that are involved, the personal and military battles, the struggles of each of the kingdoms face to achieve dominance over China for almost 100 years. I believe this novel is significant. And why is it significant? Is because it has a historical accuracy of what was going on during that time period. Many generations of readers are able to look back at what it used to be like during the fall of the Han Dynasty and during the waning years until there was a stable dynasty again with the Jin Dynasty. In literacy themes, there is the theme of honor, loyalty, bravery, service, and has influenced generations of readers based off those. This novel was written during the Ming Dynasty. During that time, a lot of the dramas in theater were based on the stories of the Three Kingdoms because of the heroes and the events that happened during that time. One of the main heroes of the story, who is Guan Yu, he followed some of the teachings of the Buddhist. So he became a symbol of a man of faithful virtue. He was loyal to his comrades and his brothers. And because of Guan Yu's many virtuous attributes, including loyalty and righteousness, he has been given a place as a deity in the Confucian and Buddhist religions. He is honored among Chinese lore, Chinese literature, and the Chinese culture. And he is one of many that are regarding that status. This novel has also strengthened the culture of Chinese folk legend. It was a way to keep some of the old traditions of the Han Dynasty alive as they went through the Ming Dynasty and into the future dynasties. The novel gave descriptions to keep some of the old traditions, but it gave descriptions on the details of different lords, the battles they fought, with a lot of emphasis placed on the cunning strategy used in the battles for some of the military intellects at the time. Now, the continued impact is tremendous because the novel has had a strong impact on the culture of China, but it's also influenced other cultures around the world. Many of its themes have influenced generations to take up the virtues of loyalty, honor, and brotherhood. One of the scenes in the novel, known as the Oath of the Peach Garden, has 3 of the main characters swearing allegiance to each other and forming a brotherhood. They add the phrase, "Though not born on the same day, or the same month, or in the same year, we hope to die so." This phrase has become popular among many of secret societies and different members in China and around the world as they join these secret groups. They swear allegiance to each other. The romanticism and the dramatics have carried on and have influenced today's Chinese theater and drama. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms has been acclaimed as one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature. And its literacy influence in China has been compared to the works of Shakespeare on English literature. Professor Herbert Giles of Cambridge University stated, "If a vote were taken among the people of China as to the greatest among their countless novels, the story of the Three Kingdoms would indefinitely come first." This novel has influenced the creation of many video games and movies and other stories of Chinese lore that are based on those characters and the events of the novel. I personally have read the book a few times, many years ago, and it influenced me to research and learn more about the time period and the characters and the events from the stories, but also opened up in me a strong appreciation for ancient Chinese culture. That is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get a chance to read the novel, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I received my information from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel by Luo Guanzhong, A History of Chinese Literature by Herbert Giles, and The Three Kingdoms, Three Paths for Chinese Future by Leland Lazarus. Thank you. Have a great day.